Greetings, slackers. September Man here with another video. And in this video, I want to talk about, a couple things that was on my mind. Right now we got election day. We got this election going on. We have politics. We have influence. But we also have this thing called conformity. And I realize for a lot of people, it's hard for them to step outside of bounds because you're afraid of what other people might think about you. You're afraid of losing your friend. And here's something that I want to tell you. If your friendships are that fragile to the point where someone would distance themselves from you based on how you vote or what party you're affiliated with, right? And you leaving one party for another party, you really have to question that relationship. Because right now, at least from my perspective, what I'm seeing, especially in the black community, online, mainstream media, the Democrats are using peer pressure. And peer pressure is one of those tactics that is very effective at group control. I've been a victim of it. There's been times in my life where I haven't exactly been the strongest person and have stood up for what I have believed in. I have tolerated and I have gone along with some things, and I'm not particularly proud about that. But it brings me here today, and it brings me here to bring to you that it's okay to stand up. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be weird. All that is just being unique. That's how you differentiate yourself. And that's important when it comes to dating because, think about this. A lot of women get what? They get tons of messages all day, every day from guys saying the same thing. Hi, how you doing? How are you? Women get bored of that shit, right? So how do you differentiate yourself? How do you adjust your approach so you don't come across like every other guy? Now, the truth is you can be like everybody else and say hi. I mean, if a woman wants to say hi back to you, she's going to say hi back to you. She might read your profile. She might like your pictures. She might like your picture captions or your headline. Of course, I'm using Plenty of Fish as a framework here. So that's my question to you. How do you differentiate yourself so you can stand apart from the crowd? As of right now, we have a problem in this country, and a lot of that has to do with conformity. Years of it. People being afraid to speak up, to say what they feel, to say what they're thinking. And at the same time, if I can add another element to this, take a look at what social media is doing. Take a look at Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. They're censoring voices, right? People who are sharing opinions that deviate from the norm. People who have opposing viewpoints. See, there's an agenda going on right now, and that is to silence people so that they can't speak, so that they can't be heard. This plays right into relationships because when you're in a relationship, you want to be heard and you also want to hear your partner. And that's a communication thing. But if one party silences the other and says that, what you have to say and feel is not as important, that can set the stage for a lot of things that could potentially ruin a relationship and tear it apart. That's where we're at in this country, divided. Truth is, the division's always been there, but one side is influenced by peer pressure, by media, by celebrity endorsements, by family members. Then you have another group of people who are going independent saying, you know what, I'm not going to allow that to control me. I'm going to do something different because I've researched, I've educated myself. So in closing, be strong, be weird, and be unique. I'll catch you in the next video.